What is up, everyone? Welcome to Animal Crossing 365-day playthrough. If you can tell by my voice that I'm in pain when I talk, then you know what's up. The cold's kind of like tricking and flipping and making and... Nothing's growing, brah. Nothing wants to grow, brah. Nothing wants to grow, brah. You see this? You see how everything's just dead? Because nothing wants to grow, brah. I don't know what the hell to do with this, but yet, what is it? Earlier, like, oh god, it was like early in the morning. It's like technically was today, but it was early in the morning. I was searching up snowman stuff in, Animal Crossing New Leaf. I learned that you could make different... Excuse me. I learned that you can make, like, different things. You can make, like, a snow baby, a snow mama. And I think that was about it. Yes, and a snowman, and then whatever the hell that giant snowman that does the raffle thing's called. Hey, Cupcake. There's something I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it wasn't a big deal, though. How do you want with me, Chipmunk? Let's chit-chat. Hey, do you ever go out and catch bugs? Can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I'm so hot. You can't stop me. Really? That's awesome. I know some people think being apathetic is cool, but they're really lame. In my opinion, passion is what makes people beautiful, Chipmunk. Holy hell, talking about apathetic. Apathy. The star. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, do I still have the golden watering can? Do I? Do I still have it? I probably have to chop down some trees to be able to. Yeah, you see that? Probably got to chop down some trees because I've got the tree quota reached in my town, I guess. Excuse me for the sniffles. I'm not feeling very good. I just woke up like a couple hours ago. I'm not feeling so hot. I stayed up super late. I couldn't go to bed at all. I was like reading. I was like trying to play a game. You know, I was just trying to get myself to go to bed. And I couldn't. And I was just feeling miserable. I was like, please, just let me go to bed. And then I finally was able to go to bed after like 2 to 3 hours of tossing and turning. And by that time it was like 7 in the morning. And I was like, no. 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 But... Hello? Opening doors? Do we open doors? But actually, what I wanted to talk about today, it's very... YouTube-esque, I guess you can say. What is it? I've watched this thing called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Now, yeah, it sounds a little sketchy already, but it's actually some satire, just oozes satire, when it comes to, like, the school system and stuff like that. It's pretty much, I don't know if you've seen it, I'm sure you could search it up, it's very easy to find. It's one of those videos with like the 20,000 views kind of thing, so it's not that hard to find. But it's just crazy. It seems like a little kid show, and then things get real. Things get real fast. And pretty much talks about creativity. I'm pretty sure it's a jab at the school system and all that wonderful thing. Fight the power, you know? But oh, I do have the golden watering can. It's very scary, and I was kind of thinking about all the things that got popular over the internet, over stupid things, where they lived a long time, or they've died. Where's my shovel? Did I throw it away? Did I throw away my shovel? Oh no. I probably did do that. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe someone took it. Did Hazel? What was her name? Her name's not Hazel. What was her name? Pecan. Pecan took it. That damn squirrel. Never trust squirrels in my town. They get to know you and then they break your heart. And then they die. Alright, let's see. Oh no, I just threw it in there. Alright, so that's fine. trying to see if there's any place I could throw something. It doesn't appear I can do so, because I have stuff in my hand. I can't do anything. So I'll throw that flower there and throw that there, but if you don't know what the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" thing, it's pretty much, it starts off like a kid show, and it's like a little song, and catchy and all that stuff. And then it gets dark, and it shows what happens when your creativity goes wrong, and possibly could be playing off the whole, if you have creative ideas, these creative ideas are always good and can lead to something bad. You don't know exactly what you have created or what you have done to be able to, and you don't like it. And you go to a darker place or something like that. You know, if you watch the video, there's so much stuff. Like, they reference, like, it's like, use these sticks to write your favorite color. And one person writes green, and they're like, green is not a creative color. And, like, I don't know. You guys probably, I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a lot easier to explain. Like, if I had a video up, and I could possibly explain the scene by scene, but definitely watch it. There's a lot of hidden stuff everywhere, and, you know, like I said, it's heavy on the satire. You can either think it's some fucked up video someone made, or you can think it's like a political statement about the school system and how things are now, and how creativity is dying due to the fact that the school system doesn't, you know, like creativity, because if you're creative, you're different, and if you're different, you learn a different way, or, you know, you get different takes on it, just from, like, your own personal interpretations, but it's definitely, like, the way, it reminds me of the, if you don't learn it this way, I can't teach it to you any other way kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of that. Which, definitely has happened in my school, but, you know, I was thinking about, like, different things that, like, came up on the internet, like, that were really big, that were really freaky. Like, I remember, like, a really freaky one. It was, like, pizza time, and it was, like, the Ninja Turtles jerking off on a pizza, and I thought it was hilarious, but I'm pretty sure it has absolutely no meaning except being, like, shock factor art, which I hate. But, I thought it was hilarious, because it's so stupid, and some people view this as, like, you know, like like I said, the shock art. Like that video back when that went around, it was just showing the reactions, but apparently this girl, for, like, an art project, she ended up, like, pouring spoiled SpaghettiOs on herself, and then, like, masturbating. I believe there was other stuff about that, but most people reacted to the whole masturbating kind of thing with spoiled Cheerios, and yeah, art, huh? Oh goodness. I'm the notepad in that video. Oh, masturbating with Cheerios, not art. But I was thinking about other videos that got around. And, you know, there's been a whole bunch of, like, fight videos back when. I remember Smosh was, like, for, like, the beginning, the it factor for, like, videos, and you can keep getting the same kind of videos over and over again with the, you know, the Mortal Kombat lip sync and the Pokemon lip sync, which most people probably, you know, found them through. And, that's how I found them. Through the Pokemon and Mortal Kombat lip sync. I believe Mortal Kombat came first and then Pokemon. I'm not exactly sure. But, I know they tried to do another one with, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that one kind of sucked. But, I'm like, you know, the Harlem Shake recently, the stupid twerking bullshit that's going on right now. It doesn't appear to be going away for some reason. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's not going away. But, it's just so weird that the stupidest shit could get just, like, picked up, you know, the dramatic chipmunk thing and the kid in the Star Wars. But I believe that was passed around on tapes before, like, the internet. Possibly. The Star Wars kid who's playing, you know, who's pretending like he's in, you know, the Star Wars kid. Let's just say that. He's pretending he has the, I don't know the actual name for it, to be honest with you. Like, Star Wars, I'm not very educated in it, but he has like the Darth Maul kind of lightsaber thing going on, and there's people who and there's people who CG'd the actual it was awesome. They actually CG'd the lightsaber on it like it was the movie, and that was pretty damn cool. But it's so stupid how things could catch on, like Let's Playing. Let's Playing catches on, huh? It's kind of interesting. For some people, Let's Play stuff is the only thing they watch. Like, you know, back when I used to watch a lot of vlogs, like, you know, I used to watch, you know, or vlog news type stuff. You know, I was really heavy in politics back when. I can't remember the channel anymore because I don't even think they're around. But, you know, I used to be heavy in it. I was, like, learning all the stuff about it. Now I can give two shits about it, which is kind of, I guess, viewed as bad. But, you know, I didn't feel like investing my time anymore. I was, like, heavy in it. And this was, like, years ago. More than 5 years ago. And I was, like, one of the younger people to be able to get into, like, politics. You know, I wanted to do something with it or do something for it or anything like that. I pretty much abandoned that idea. You know, I lost hope, man. But, yeah, I ended up, stopped doing it. You know, the whole thing that made me get into that was, like, current.tv, which was, a thing that was on... I know, today's pretty much like a me randomly talking day about a lot of stuff, and I do apologize for that if you don't like that, but, you know, there are days that I do that. I haven't really done that in a very, very long time. But, Current TV, which was, like, this place that played, like, documentaries, and, like, when the election came around, you know, they did the election stuff, and it was, like, so different and so new to me. It was, like, so awesome, like, fuck, damn it. Oh, God, what's his name? Man Bear Pig guy. I forgot his name. Oh, no. I forgot. I forgot a vice president's name. What's his name? God. Fucking Man Bear Pig. What's his name? Damn it. Freaking global warming. Oh, no. I forgot his name. It's not coming to my mind right now. But it really doesn't matter. Just Man Bear Pig guy from South Park. You're just that guy. God damn it, what the fuck is his name? It's messing with me now. I had it on the tip of my tongue, but now it's gone. Is this a stove or like... Oh god, I thought this was like a big cassette player kind of thing. I was getting freaked out, man. I was getting freaked out. But, yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to think of more random stuff that got, like, really popular back when. You know, the makeup vlogs got popular. That was pretty interesting. Yes, most people don't really watch anything else on YouTube. When it comes to, you know, like, entertainment-wise, and, like, Let's Plays are their only thing. It's kind of funny that this copyright stuff's fucking with the Let's Plays. And it's kind of interesting because, a big part of it's money, obviously. Some people have it, like, extra stuff. Like, I know there's YouTubers out there who depend on that money on, like, paying for their college, and they're going to school and doing stuff like this. Paying, people having to be forced to do this because their job sector can't find it. They go to college for that said job, or that job kind of thing, you know, they do the whole 4 years plus, and they can't get anything now because they're overqualified. So that's kind of fun. And they had to turn their YouTube thing that they did every single weekend into a job. You know, there's some people who are like me who possibly use it to try to better the channel, on which I have. I've gotten new mics, I've gotten, new, you know, like, keyboards and mouses and stuff like that. But the big thing, like, I need to upgrade is, like, the computer. And, I have used the money to buy stuff randomly, but that's about it. But it's not, like, a huge... I was like, I don't even think I've used over $100 worth of the stuff that I've, earned on YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna use it on myself yet. Not saying I am going to, but, you know, it's like a little pocket change, little nice stuff like that. But, you know, that does mess with it, because you're messing with how things used to be, and it's so weird. And it's like, it's the music companies, it's not even the game companies that are, like, fucking with us. Like, if you guys know, like, I believe this all stems from possibly the full screen shit that happened back when, where full screen was getting sued by some music company. I can't recall exactly. And, YouTube had to save their ass, and, like, all this stuff is just, you know, I'm fine with having no movies on the site, because you're not supposed to do that, you know. You're not supposed to have music on the site, but some people get around it somehow, and I'm perfectly fine with it. The music part of the site is big. There's a reason why there are music videos on the site, you know? And I think of it as free publicity, really. But, I don't know. Obviously, it's different when it comes to something that's dying, like, you know, the music industry, I guess you could say, record labels. It's dying unless you're, like, super, super big. Not a lot. Unless you're super, super big and you've been around for a long time, you're not gonna sell a lot of anything, you know? So, it's weird. It's weird how they try to make their stuff on that, and, oh, God. Like, I believe people are getting, like, claims by, like, third-party ad revenue thing, like, and that's pretty much... Doesn't that sound flaky as shit? Third-party ad revenue site? It's probably not, like, I know it's, like, third-party ad... I believe it's third-party ad revenue. It's, like, it sounds exactly like that, and it's dumb. You know, and there's YouTubers out there who do this. You know, don't really do it. You know, money was a kind of thing. It doesn't really matter. It's not, like, a big part of their life. Or, like, big part of their living. Like, people like, I guess, the Creatures. I don't really know too much about them, but last I recall, they were living all together, and obviously the YouTube money was a big part of it. I don't know if they're still living together now. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. But... yeah, that was, it kind of fucks everyone up, you know, and there's people out there who don't really care. Like, I've read comments of people who talked about it, you know, are like, oh, this is, like, affecting my livelihood and stuff like that, and people, bring up some Let's Player, Nintendo Capri Sun, and I remember watching him a long, long time ago. I was like, this guy's... no. You know, I wasn't very positive on him. I know he's popular, I know people like him, and he's one of the, you know, earlier people to adopt the Let's Play kind of thing and do commentary over it, but no, if he's big, I should be big. Yeah, pretty much, apparently he doesn't really care about everything, and he's just, you know, uploading his videos regardless, which is commendable, I guess. You can, you know, I was thinking about doing that. I'm very much gonna start doing that today with Clannad. Well, yesterday. I uploaded Clannad. It wasn't affected. There's this way on YouTube where you can remove the audio, where it pretty much makes your sound audio mono, which my microphone's mono. Sadly, I don't understand why, but yeah, it makes, like, the audio track mono, and it, like, lowers the sound, and, like, you can remove it and still monetize on it, which is good in a way, but I don't know, man. It's all weird. YouTube's all mucked up right now. And I always find it weird. You know, there's people that don't go along with the change, and it's kind of interesting seeing that they're just gonna be stuck with it. Like, I don't know how you guys are now with the whole, you know, being forced to Google Plus. That seems like old news now. It definitely seems like big old news. And from what I was getting in the messages when people were messaging me around when that happened, they haven't done that anymore. Because I didn't know when a conversation was done or not. You know, like, I didn't know, so I was like, okay, I think they're done saying what they wanted to say to me. I guess this is goodbye. We're stopped talking, right? This is when we stop talking to one another, right? Right? And yeah, I've had a lot of that going on. But they were telling me that every time they go into a YouTube video, they were asked, no, once Google Plus was, you know, implemented, it was like, change now or fuck yourself. Like, it pretty much was like that. And I don't know how those people are doing it. I don't know if they're still doing it. It sounds like a huge inconvenience, to be honest with you. And I'm here, this guy pretty much is like, just turn over to the dark side, man. If you're gonna use this site, you might as well just follow with it and bitch and complain and see if you can possibly get something changed. And it seems like this ID stuff has been lightening up a little bit. Not many stuff from the game. The publishers, I guess you could say, not the companies, but publishers. You know, they're not happy about it. There's obviously negative people who rooted themselves on the internet as like, get a real job, which I always find kind of interesting. Get a real job. Like, what is a real job? Like, is real job working at McDonald's? No, someone say that's not a real job. Is a real job, you know, having your own business? Maybe you could view that as a real job, but, you know, other people could view that as, like, not a real job. You're just going to be a flash in the pan, and you're just going to fizzle away. You know better than the people who flip the burgers if you're not successful. Most small businesses fail. You know, being the leader of a corporate thing is a real job. You know, is being a success factor is a factor. Is being a person who's successful in their own business and was able to build it up more, is that having a real job? Like, what's having a real job? Like, I don't know. Like, trying to put holds on what a real job is so weird. You know, different works cause different things. Like, you know, you flip burgers, you make $7, $8, $9 an hour. You know, or you work at a store, or you're a manager of some sort, or you lead people, or you own the store and you do everything, or you know, you own a restaurant, or you own a business, or you're an accountant, or anything like that. Or like you make music, or you know, you produce music, which I know producing music, holy hell, that can be a pain in the ass. I know that it can be, but it's probably like the biggest time suckers producing music. You could be in there like all day and like you could have like 30 minutes of a song. I mean 30 minutes of a fucking song. What is this, Pink Floyd? 30 seconds of a song completed, and like, holy fuck. I know that could be bad. I was trying to learn how to do that. Like, definitely it's probably because I was a novice at doing it. But yeah, that stuff could be very tough. But you know, you always get those people who are like, get a real job, and then yet they still watch YouTube. Now that's obviously the cynical Luna throwing into it. Obviously they watch it for entertainment. And it's kind of funny when people are like, oh, I'm going to put up ad block. And that really doesn't do anything. Like, if you have ad block and me, it doesn't do anything. If you're on a mobile device, that does something to me. Because not all mobile devices, like, not the YouTube app or anything like that. The one channel came around is so they can integrate mobile devices, because mobile devices are starting to be big deals now, because people don't have computers, people don't have laptops, but they have a mobile device. You know, they're watching videos on their mobile device, whether it be an iPod, an iPad. They finally split PlayStations and Xbox 360s, the apps that you could use to go online there. They finally split those in half. Those aren't in mobile anymore. But like, you know, anything that's handheld, pretty much. The advertise doesn't even work on half of them. And definitely from the views I get, and the stuff that I see from the reports, you know, I'm pretty heavy on mobile. And if you want to hurt YouTubers, just watch on mobile on a device that's definitely known for not having ads working or anything like that on it. Or, I don't know, like, your views end up not counting. I don't know, it's so weird. It's like, it doesn't register the view, or it's so weird. I don't know. I know the ads barely have anything to do with it with most partners, and it has absolutely nothing to do with it for me. So if you're, like, having ads off on mine, don't feel bad. And I could give two shits if you did anyway. What size would I want? What? Normal scoop. Weird. That's really impressive, Stay Frosty. You can tell how hungry I am just by looking at me, Cupcake. Ugh. Do you have X-ray vision? Can you see my stomach right now? Yes. Or is that just lucky? Guess either way you win, so here's your prize. What is it? I was thinking about looking at World Star Hip Hop today. I was actually thinking about looking at it. I don't know anything about it. I know that that site is predominantly racist or insensitive against people of a lighter skin of white people. Which definitely, I grew up around that, so I understand. But, you know, where the white women at? But, but, apparently I know this site, it could be viewed as being very... very... not... It could be viewed as very bad. Let's just say that, when it comes to the fights and all this stuff like that. I kind of want to check it out because I've never been on it. I've been linked to it before when I was like looking up like Stars nudes back when. But I feel like looking at that, I just want to adventure into it and then never go back to it again. But that's it for today's episode. I think I've pretty much talked about everything. Watch Don't Hug Me if you haven't watched it. I know I'm like two to 3 years out of the game of watching that, but you know, I had Hannah told me to watch that, and pretty much she was listening to my reaction. My reaction was the normal, what the fuck is this, what is going on? All the happiness was sucked out, and things got scary, and that's what happens when you're creative. You create bad things, and you don't know how to deal with it, and creativity also goes with progressing and all this stuff, and like, there's so much, there's oodles and noodles of just words that are not said in Don't Hug Me, I'm scared. It's impressive. So until next time, everyone, my name is Luna. As always, stay frosty. And remember, don't keep